What's up, XRP family? Thank you for joining the video for today. So what you just saw in the preview is a very interesting project. So yesterday I actually introduced a Solana NFT project and I had some good reactions on that, and people actually asked me to do this more often. So today I will show you another very promising NFT project, which by far is looking one of the most amazing digital art that I have seen in the NFT space. And this is not just because I'm hyping it or because I like it. I really am amazed by the artwork and the presentable project. So here you can see, this is their Twitter page. You can see Skvllpvnkz NFT collectibles. So if you want to go to their Twitter page and follow them, you should definitely do that to keep updated with the release. So the release will take place. There is 2 releases, the pre-sale, but you had to get on a whitelist. That's already over. So the public sale, where everyone can participate, is on 10th of September. And you can go actually to their website where the release will also take place. Now, if you want to see a sneak peek, we can go to the website, guys. Look at this. It looks amazing. You can go. So this is the preview that I showed you at the beginning. You can go to the website, follow them on Discord, follow them on Twitter. And here you can see, guys, look at the artwork. It's looking very beautiful, very clean. So how this works, usually when it's time, 10 September, you can come here and there will be a button with mint. This is an Ethereum NFT project. So you need to have an Ethereum in your wallet so you can mint an NFT. There will come a button here with mint, and then you will be able to get one of these NFTs, which are very profitable. And you can clearly see that this is one of the most promising NFT project that will come to this space. Here you can read their story, which is, I really love the cyberpunk style in this and the vibes that it gives. So that's why I'm really interested in this product, and the community is very amazing. So these guys already have other NFTs which you can check out on OpenSea. You can go to OpenSea, you can type in Skvllpvnkz, and you can see what they already have. Here you have some frequently asked questions, and that's actually it. So if you want to get in early, guys, don't miss it. It's on 10th of September and you will get yourself a promising NFT from Skvllpvnkz. Thank you very much, guys. Now let's dig in the usual XRP news. We have SEC versus Ripple. 31 August hearing could dictate settlement in XRP lawsuit. Guys, buckle up because it's really getting close to a settlement. The corruption of the SEC is really getting out right now. The problem with a settlement between now and November 12 is that the parties won't know how strong each side's position is until after discovery closes. Now listen, there was a document where, and I will show you, where they actually said that they don't want to get into the Slack communications and that the SEC don't have to deliver documents. So you can clearly see that behind the scenes, they are making some kind of settlement. And I think it will be very soon that we will get to know this. The SEC refuses to hand over critical documents despite the judge's insistence because it claims they are protected under DPP, deliberative process privilege, which aims to protect not merely documents but also the integrity of the deliberative process itself. Now, according to Mr. Hogan, that triggered a chess match. The SEC had deployed a Queen's Gambit in this litigation, sacrificing its position on the fair notice defense in order to solidify its central position that XRP was sold as a security. Because the judge found Ether's status relevant to the case in April 6 hearing, the SEC filed William Hinman's affidavit to protect him from being deposed. My own personal views, he said. So they will not talk anymore about the deposition, and they will not talk anymore about the Slack communications. So I think that there is a settlement between them very soon, guys. XRP, here is the XRP flow chart with at clarity formatted in landscape mode. Have a blessed weekend. Be blessed, be his love. So this is a bit how it will go according to this flow chart. Here you can see purchases of XRP fall into one of two camps, either pre or post lawsuit. Pre-lawsuit purchases held from the original purchase date only need to wait for the Fed buyback announcement. Post-lawsuit purchases fall into two categories: purchased on qualified exchanges, approved for US residents, exchanges excluded from the list meeting SEC approval. So this is a bit how it goes, and here you can see post-lawsuit purchases. Was your XRP purchased through a qualified facilitator or exchange designated for US residents? So this is a bit from like, was your XRP a security or not? And there will come regulations, guys, and these questions are very important. So here you can see pre-lawsuit, was your XRP purchased through a qualified facilitator or exchange designated for US residents? I don't know, guys, if you are living in the US, but I think most of you do. So you have to really ask yourself these questions and be a bit careful about this, because it's gonna be an issue very, very soon. We all very near on the verge of a multi-decade collapse. Buy physical silver coins, gold, and XRP stored on your private ledger. Now, this is, guys, one of the most important message right now. In a few months, it will become very, very possible that we will have a collapse, and a major one, guys. This is nothing what's happening right now with the corona and everything. The stock market will collapse, and everything that you have, especially if you keep money on your bank, it will be less of value. So the best thing to do is actually buy silver or gold. And if you even want to take it a bit more risky, you can buy cryptocurrencies, but you also will have a lot more potential than silver and gold. So I really recommend, guys, try. This is not financial advice. This is just actually to protect you. Buy as much as assets that you can, because assets always grow in value. XRP exposes SEC criminals director fired over Ripple lawsuit. Insane news on the XRP lawsuit with the SEC, as the director of enforcement is fired. Ripple Labs is doing work. Now look at that. If you are not bullish by now, you definitely have a problem, guys. This is just going very, very well for us. If you want to see more about this, you can go and check BitBoy, his video. Here you can see Jeremy Hogan. I don't think this is correct. BB might have gotten April 28 confused with August 28, which is understandable, as he was about to go to the game. Also, I don't think you can be fired for something happened a year ago. You were hired. Well, you have to watch the video to really understand what's going on. Follow the timeline. Last brick of light, treasures in sight. David Schwartz is really tweeting a lot these days. Sir, the peasants are revolting. Yes, I know. That's why I don't let them in the castle. Here you can see, this is Bearable Guy showing us a lot of stuff. Here you can see low stuff for it. There is a test. 1 and 2 were given. 3 is a quest. A journey ahead till treasures in sight. Besides the last lodester, a last brick of light. Location is hidden. A place 1, 2, 3. A bear there. Surreptitiously. So this is Bearable Guy throwing riddles at us. Let me give him a follow. So here we have digital asset investor, personal opinion or guidance. You can judge, guys. Let's take a look.
And so we kind of tried to get that out there. We also, last summer, spoke a little bit more about how we were looking at some of the more decentralized and seasoned digital assets like Bitcoin and Ether on the Ethereum network. And we made it very clear that at this point, we don't see a reason to regulate those as securities or transactions in those instruments as securities at this point. I know we're going to get into more detail on this, but that was another part of our exercise in terms of making it clear to the market how we look at these instruments. And Val, through that group, will sort of centralize our guidance. We also will be putting out more guidance. The idea is a plain English instrument that people can look at, and it will bring together sort of my Howie meets Gary speech and that analysis.
This is clearly talking about guidance. He's literally saying we, and this is not personal opinion. This is the SEC speaking how to determine whether something is a security, right? I think that's not the whole issue here. The issue here is that everything they did until now is based upon things that were old. Howey test is very old. You cannot use the Howey test for something very new created in the 20th century, guys. So that's the problem right here. They're trying to put the Howey test on XRP. Well, XRP is something very, very new, and the whole cryptocurrency asset class is a new asset class. So what do they need? They need another test, and that's what Ripple is doing right now. This is the Ripple test, guys. Very soon you will see that Ripple XRP will be the example of determining whether something is a security or not. Skvllpvnkz, do you see what's happening here? Realignment, reset. Just a reminder that the switch will be activated overnight. XRP Captain ISO 222 will go live. XRP will be used by all the central banks of the world in June 2022. Will hit 4-5 digits in June 2022. Price out event $100 to $120 after lawsuit and Ripple stock listing at NISE, NASDAQ. Lots of people don't know what they hold. I think this is very true up to a point. I'm not sure about 4-5 digits June, but it's definitely possible, guys. And I showed you a video where when they replace Swift, they cover a lot of money. Many passed through the doors of the SEC. Andrew Cicerni became Director of the Securities and Exchange Commission's Division of Enforcement in January 2014 to December 2016, and now he's on the team defending Ripple. Life has many different roads.
Yeah, how do you think the enforcement division changed during your time?
Yeah, well, it goes back to what what we talked about early on. I really feel like during my tenure, and again, it's because of the work of the enforcement division folks, that I thought the enforcement division got back to where it was pre-Madoff, frankly.
Okay.
And I think we essentially, I think morale during our tenure was extremely high. I think best places to work survey, I think we went up by 20-30%. And I think people really sort of had a pride in working at the SEC, working in the enforcement division. And I think we made, great progress. I think there was a view that, we were the cop on the beat, and that, where there were violations, we were going to bring a case. Albeit, I think it was important to be fair and reasonable. I think people perceived us as such. And I think the other thing is, I think people felt, I hope, that I was, supportive of what they were trying to do. That I think, again, I always said, what we accomplished is because of the people who are working in the division and really day in, day out coming into work and really sort of wanting to achieve and advance the mission. And that was why we were successful as we were.
All right, thank you.
Now, this guy was the director of the SEC in 2014-2016. Now he is defending Ripple. And he said something very important. They were trying to protect investors. And that's what the SEC is not doing right now. So you can see, guys, times have changed. Thank you very much for watching the video. Do not forget to check out Skvllpvnkz, guys. The NFT project that I showed you in the beginning. It's very, very interesting and promising. Thank you very much. See you in the next one. Cheers.